What's going on, team? Mr. Dillon here with Mr. Cole again for this week's on-demand class. So let's get started. Everybody out in natural stance. Attention. Start. Spread your feet, bend your knees, put out a fist, and cover your fist. Take a deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. Slide your feet together, and back. Relax stance, student creed, together as a team. Begin. To build true confidence, I must have knowledge of the mind, honesty in the heart, and strength in the body. Winners never quit, quitters never win. I choose to be a black belt. Awesome job, team. Today we're going to have a fun class. We're going to be doing lots of wheel kicks or front round kicks, a little bit of a sparring drill. So I hope your legs are nice and warmed up. Mr. Cole, I'll take the first kick. You got the next one. All right, team. So we're going to start off with a wheel kick. So if you guys remember from last week, I mentioned most of the times we use kick to either start a combination or end a combination. So what I like to describe a wheel kick as, think of it as like the jab of a kick. It's not going to be a powerful kick, but it's certainly going to be a quick kick, otherwise known as a front round. Sorry, team. So using that front leg, you'd be snapping that kick out. Maybe following up, jab, cross, elbow. Or maybe you're using it as a defensive tool. You're sliding back, using that wheel kick to zone your opponent off. Whatever you're using it for, it should be a quick, fast kick. So we're going to start practicing on the ground first, just so we can focus on that chamber, and most important part, pointing our toes so that way we're striking with the laces of our foot. So we're going to start laying down on our side, just like this. You guys are going to be kicking with that front leg. So in order to chamber, you're going to pull that foot all the way back to your butt, as far back as you can. You want your knee pointing straight forward. Wherever my knee is pointing, that's where my strike is going to be. That's where I want my kick to go. So we're going to do 7 on each side, starting right here. Ready? You're going to chamber, kick. 1. Chamber, kick. 2. Chamber, kick. 3. Chamber, kick. 4. Chamber, kick. 5. Chamber, kick. 6. And chamber, kick. 7. Awesome job. Turn your belly button so you're laying on your other side now. Using that top leg, pull that all the way back to your butt. Make sure you're pointing those toes. Ready? Kick. 1. Chamber, kick. 2. Chamber, kick. 3. Chamber, kick. 4. Chamber, kick. 5. Chamber, kick. 6. Last one, chamber, kick. 7. Awesome job, everybody. Hop up. We're going to do 5 squats now together as a team. Get those hands up. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take it away, Mr. Cole.
All right, team. Next, we are going to go back down on the ground on our hands and knees, and we are going to do kind of the same thing Mr. Dillon did, except you're going to lift your leg up, kind of like your dog. You're going to bring the chamber as far back as you can, and then you're going to kick out asa. Ready? So 1, asa, 2, asa, 3, asa, 4, asa, 5, asa. Remember to keep those toes pointed, team. 6, asa, 7, asa. All right, you can put that leg back down. Same thing on this side. Bring your leg up. Kick out 1, asa. And team, if you need to bring your leg back down, that's perfectly fine. 2, asa. 3, asa. 4, asa. 5, asa.
Sorry, team, we lost those last 2 kicks there. Make sure you finish those on your own. We're going to move on to standing now. So you guys are going to start in your right guarding stance, just like this, kicking with our left leg. So first thing you're going to do is make sure you're bringing that chamber up. You want to point your knee straight at where you are. Put it back down. We'll do that 5 times before we actually do the kick. So bring your chamber up, pull that foot all the way to your butt. Make sure your knee's pointing straight forward. Back down. Ready? Back up and back down. Try to get your leg as flat as you can. Imagine you're balancing a plate of food on that chamber. Ready? Back up and back down. Lost my balance there. Ready? One more time on this side, team. Back up and back down. Awesome. Now we're going to add that full kick. So when I say go, you're going to chamber, snap that kick out, asa, just like that. If you guys need to slow down, go at your own pace. Again, I highly encourage take some time practicing this kick on your own before you do it with me. Pause the video, practice that chamber, slowly extend that kick, slowly bring it back in, get the feel for the motion before you snap that kick out. So starting from our guarding stance, using that front leg. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last one, 7. Good, jump up, switch your feet, kicking off our front foot, this time using our right leg. Ready? 1, asa. 2, asa. 3, asa. 4, asa. 5, asa. 6, asa. Last one, make this your fastest. Ready? 7, asa. Awesome job, team. 5 more squats. Spread your feet apart. Chamber. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome job, Mr. Cole. All yours.
All right, team. So again, same kick, but we're gonna add something. So everyone get into your right guard kids. Aya! But now get into that boxer shuffle. That means you're gonna start bouncing, moving your feet side to side, just like this. So when I say 1, you're just gonna snap with that kick and say asa or parry. Ready? 1, asa. Reset back into that boxer shuffle. 2, asa. 3, asa. 4, asa. 5, asa. 6, asa. And 7, asa. Switch your feet. Same thing on this side, team. Ready? 1, asa. 2, asa. 3, asa. 4, asa. 5, asa. 6, asa. And 7, asa. All right, team. 5 more squats. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Awesome job, team.
All right, team. Adding on to that kick again. This time we're going to continue using that shuffle forward kick, but we're going to add a counter to it. So imagine, Mr. Cole, we borrow you.
Yes, sir.
So imagine Mr. Cole and I are sparring, or maybe we're in a self-defense situation. I'm going to use that kick to press forward and try to kick him wherever he's open. Most of the times when you're doing a wheel kick, you're aiming around the groin, stomach. If you're able to face, though I would avoid that unless you're absolutely certain you can get that hit in. For this scenario, though, we're going to pretend that he defends it, or maybe it doesn't do a lot of damage to the point where he's going to try and counter. I got to slide back. So I'm in my boxer shuffle right here. I'll go for that kick. Maybe he blocked. From there, I got to slide back, just like that. So when I slide forward, I'm pushing off that foot that's still on the ground. Same thing in the direction I want to go. I lift this back foot, push back to slide back. So again, I'm in that boxer shuffle. I come in, kick. He tries to counter. I slide back. From there, we're going to add a back knuckle punch. Same time we slide back. So again, we're in that boxer shuffle. I go for that kick. I slide back, counter, just like that with that back knuckle punch. Thank you, sir. So everyone start in your right guarding stance. Front leg roundhouse kick, get in your boxer shuffle. Ready? 1, slide forward, jump back, back knuckle. Soup, asa. Ready? 2, soup, asa. 3, soup, asa. 4, soup, asa. 5, soup, asa. 6, soup, asa. 7, soup, asa. Just like that. Jump up, switch your feet. Same side, ready? Or same thing, other side. Ready, go. 1, asa. 2, soup, asa. 3, soup, asa. 4, soup, asa. 5, soup, asa. 6, soup, asa. 7, soup, asa. Awesome job, team. 5 more squats. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Awesome job, team. Next up, self-defense. All right, team, next up, we're going to do some self-defense. So this week's self-defense technique is for a single wrist grab. Mr. Cole, he's grabbing same side, straight across, grabbing my wrist. So if you are a junior black belt, you should be familiar with the concept that we're trying to reinforce here. The weakest part of his grip is going to be right here between his thumb and his fingers. My goal is to pull out through that grip. So in order to do this, if you're going against someone with long arms, you notice I pull, it's just going to pull him in. If he's keeping that really tight grip, I can pull back as much as I want. This slowly is not going to work. So your goal is to pull fast. To make it even more effective, though, we're going to add a step. Think of it like our step for straight punch, how we step on that 45-degree angle. We're doing the same thing here. I'm turning my wrist. As I turn, I'm pulling it in. From here, you can counter with whatever you think is going to be most effective. Personally, I like to go for the combo to the head. I'll do like hammer fist, reverse punch, hook punch to the back of the head, stop, stay back. To do it on an easier angle for you to see. Again, I'm stepping on that 45-degree angle, almost like pull out and hammer. I'm going to pull out just like that. Hammer fist to his face, reverse punch to the head, hook punch to the back of the head, stop, stay back. If you want to make it more of a Kenpo-y technique, Kenpo-y is in like Kenpo-like. I'm going to step out, back, maybe do that back knuckle punch, punch down to the ribs, strike multiple levels. Maybe you want to go chop to the back of the head, kick the back of the knee, stop, stay back. Striking all those different levels as quickly as you can. I'll do it from this side now. Grab this wrist first. He's grabbing right here. I'm going to step on that 45, turn it and pull out. Right here, it's really important we counter right away. So maybe this time I want to do elbow to the ribs, reverse punch. Maybe I want to step behind, sweep, down, stop, stay down. We'll do it from this angle now. He's grabbed my wrist. I'm going to step out, pull. I like to be consistent with how I practice, so I always keep it simple. I like to do back knuckle, reverse punch, hook punch, kick. Stop, stay back, just like that. I'll do it one more time, doing it straight this way. So I'm going to actually this side. Better to see on this side. So I step out, pull, hammer fist, reverse punch, hook punch, stop, stay back. Again, team, feel free to rewind that, rewatch that as many times as you need to. Thank you, Mr. Cole. All right, team, next we're going to move on to our knee sticks. So if you're working on tornado, go ahead and grab your knee sticks. Got my pretty pink knee sticks with me again, team. So we're going to finish our kata today. We're going to start feet together. Our knee sticks down by your right-hand side. Cover your heart, tornado. Bow. Separate your knee sticks, left leg steps out. You're going to start with your right hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Striking down to the legs now. 5, 6, 7, 8. From here, we're going to do what's called the cob cob. We're striking head, head, ribs, ribs, knees, knees, striking at different levels. Because I'm striking at different levels, the angle at which my stick is pointing is different. Head strikes, they're pointing up. Rib strike, still kind of pointing up. Then my knee strikes, they point straight down, just like that on that angle. Let's reset from the beginning. Tornado. Step out left foot. I'm just staying center camera. Start with your right hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Striking down to the legs. 5, 6, 7, 8. Head, head, ribs, ribs, knees, knees. From here, we're going to do our V strikes, or some people call it Pac-Man strikes, whatever is more comfortable for you to call it. I'm going to put one knee stick underneath my arm, one over my shoulder. I'm going to strike across, making this V, sideways V, or you can think of it as like a less than, greater than sign, or little mouth. But what I'm doing is I'm striking ribs and head right there. I switch. Now this time my right hand strikes ribs, left hand strikes the head. Bring it all the way back around. Let's reset. Tornado. Bow. Left foot steps out. Starting with your right hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down to the knees. 5, 6, 7, 8. Head, head. Ribs, ribs. Knees, knees. Right hand over your shoulder. Left hand comes underneath your armpit. Strike across. Switch. Strike across. Switch. From here, we're going to add a spin. So I'm going to strike across. My right leg's going to step around. I strike, step through again. Strike across. Then I switch. Strike. This time my left leg steps around. Right leg continues with that motion. Strike. That's going to be the end of the kata. Then you bring your feet together, cross your heart again, or just bow. However your school is ending at that kata. Let's start again. Reset. Tornado. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do it together, team. One more time. Ready? Feet together. Tornado. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Feet together and bow. Again, team, as always, feel free to pause, rewind as much as you need to. Remember, we also have videos breaking this kata down on our Action Karate online library, .teachable.com. All right, team, last thing we're going to do today, let's go over our next section of two-man set. So we're going to start off going over side 2 today. I will not be doing it mirrored. I'm going to be facing this way for you guys. So we're going to start feet together. Take your right hand. We'll start with our traditional bowing right here. From here, our first attack's coming from this side, from side A. So left leg's going to step back. As I do that, I'm going to take my left hand, inward block, followed up with an outward block, left hand, reverse punch. From here, we're going to pull into a cat stance. With that same hand we just punched, we're going to do parry, right hand brush block. From here, my left foot is going to step straight out. As I do that, I'm going to rake their eyes with my right hand, doing an eye rake. From there, I'm going to pin my feet into a front stance, back knuckle punch to that attacker. From here, we're going to pull right foot back into a cat stance, left parry, right brush block. Our right foot, since it's set up for that front kick, we're going to snap front kick, and we're going to land all the way around, just like at the end of side 1. I'm realizing how far off camera I am. I'll do it one more time for you guys, starting right here. Ready? Tempo kata, two-man set. Left foot steps back, inward block, outward block, reverse punch. We're going to pull into a cat stance, left hand parry, right hand brush block. Left foot steps out, right hand break, back knuckle punch. From here, right foot pulls into a cat stance, parry, brush block. Snap front kick, right leg, land all the way around. That's as far as we're going to go today. As always, team, pause, rewind as many times as you need